Proteins, building blocks of the body. Protein is one of the most important nutrients in all human biology. When the goal is to build or maintain muscle and help your body burn more fat, protein is a priority. You should aim to eat 2 grams of quality protein per kilogram per day, or 0.9 grams per pound of body weight. That is about twice the amount of the official guidelines. Why is that? All of your muscle tissue consists of protein. Muscle tissue is one of the most active and energy-consuming tissues in the human body. 1 kilogram of muscle can burn up to 100 kilocalories a day. Our bodies need muscle tissue, not only to burn calories, but also to function properly. Your spine and joints are supported by muscles, thus making it extremely important in fighting and preventing back and joint problems. We all need more muscle mass, not just the bodybuilders or young athletic people, but also for older people, sick and healthy, and factory or office workers. Eating this extra protein constantly gives a signal to your body to grow more muscle mass. It happens even without physical exertion, although exercise does speed up the process. Every nutrient spends energy to digest, absorb, and send it to its target tissue. This process consumes energy, and it is called the thermic effect of food. Protein is very hard for a human body to absorb and use. That's why the process takes up to 35% of the energy of protein itself. Imagine, when you eat 100 kilocalories of protein, it automatically adds 20 to 30 kilocalories to energy expenditure just like that. It might not sound like much, but getting this extra 20 to 30% from day to day, month to month, will sum up to a large number of extra calories burnt from doing nothing at all, not to mention the extra muscle it helps build. Eating protein has a very cool side effect. It slows down the digestion of food, keeping us full much longer. Have you ever eaten sugary food and felt hungry just an hour later? It never happens with quality protein. Eating enough protein with every meal keeps you feeling full for hours. It is easy not to feel hungry at all by eating a protein-rich diet. There is a process that takes place in your liver, which is called gluconeogenesis. This means that your liver turns protein, or protein building blocks, amino acids, into glucose in case of carbohydrate deficiency. That means that if for some reason, for example, a low-carb diet or fasting or exceptionally long physical exertion, you don't get enough carbohydrates from the food, your body will compensate for it by turning protein into glucose. How much is enough, and how much is too much? You should aim to eat about 2 times the amount of protein of that of an average person. That means that you have to consciously work to raise the amount of protein in your diet. It is harder in the beginning, but it becomes much more intuitive later. As for the previous question, how much is enough? It is 0.8 grams per kilogram, or 0.4 grams per pound per day that is recommended by the state. This is the minimum amount that covers your body's needs. It means that this amount makes sure you don't suffer from protein insufficiency and don't get sick, at least in the short term. But is it optimal? Not even close. In almost all the studies done, 2 grams of protein per kilogram in a day is the best amount for the human body. Anything over 2 grams isn't dangerous. It just doesn't add any more health or metabolic benefits. A common question: is protein harmful to kidneys? No, it's a common myth. Extra protein is harmful only to people with kidney diseases or late-stage kidney insufficiency. As for most of us, we can eat protein up to 6 grams per kilogram or 2.2 grams per pound of body weight without any problems. If you have any kidney diseases, you should consult with your doctor.